Thanks, stay with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly. In the weekdays of Bernie segment tonight, two interesting topics, beginning with the Society of Professional Journalists. One footnote, I have no idea what that is and have never been invited to join. Anyway, that group has a diversity committee, and a member of it says the term illegal alien may be inappropriate. Here now, the purveyor of BernardGoldberg.com, Mr. Goldberg, joins us from Miami. Now, Bernie, are you a member of this society?
First, I have to you made a mistake in the last segment. I have to correct that first. You said the president doesn't have his own network. It's not true. He does. NBC.
Okay, that is true. I stand corrected.
I needed to set the record straight.
Did anybody ever say that to you, that you're a wise guy?
No, never.
All right.
Not in the last 10 minutes, anyway. As far as your question, yeah, I'm a member of the Professional Society of Journalists, whatever it's called.
Are you a member? You're not kidding. Are you a member of this?
No. Well, let me answer. I'm the chairman of There's too damn much liberal bias in the media committee. Unfortunately, I'm the only member of the committee, and nobody, including me, goes to any of the meetings.
All right. So you're not a member.
I'm not a member.
Have you ever heard of the Society of Professional Journalists? Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
Have you been invited to join?
No. As a matter of fact, seriously, in my years at the Associated Press, in local television, almost 3 decades at CBS News, and 10 years after that here and at HBO, I've never had one colleague, not even one, say, hey, let's all go down to the Society of Professional Journalists meeting tomorrow night. So I'm sure
a bit insulted
people
that I haven't been invited to join. I think I'm a professional journalist, but I guess maybe I'm not. Anyway, the head of their diversity committee, or a member of their diversity committee, Leo Lawrence, San Francisco guy. Leo says that all journalists, including you and me, I guess, should avoid using the words illegal alien, and instead undocumented immigrant. Now, is this just politically correct nonsense, or does he have a point?
No, he doesn't have a point. It is politically correct nonsense. This started, at least in part, when members of the National Association of Hispanic Journalists expressed discontent with the term illegal immigrant, and certainly they don't like illegal alien. Sounds like people from outer space. My first reaction to that was tough noogies. I mean, too bad. They're here illegally. They're illegal immigrants or aliens. My second reaction was this is one more reason why there should not be a National Association of Hispanic Journalists or an Association of Black Journalists or gay journalists or women journalists, because too often they put journalism second and the interests of their particular group first. And these groups, and this is a very important point, these groups are all liberal groups. And American journalism wasn't as liberal two or three decades ago as it is today. But as these groups first came into existence, came into the newsroom, and then started exerting influence in the newsroom, American journalism moved further and further to the left. And in this case, as we both know, they have an agenda, and the agenda very simply is let's call them undocumented, because that sort of sounds like a bureaucratic hang-up type thing, instead of illegal, which sounds exactly like what it is. They're illegal. They're here.
It's a crime.
They snuck in and they're illegal.
Right. Well, but you have to know that the liberal forces in journalism don't believe that sneaking into the country is a crime. And that's where this emanates. But anyway, we're trying to get Leo and another person from this organization on tomorrow. We'll see how we do. Now, I think you were one of the few people watching the Oprah network over the weekend. It debuted on New Year's Day, correct? Most people were watching the bowl games, football, but Bernie was glued to
Come on. No. You know that not a syllable of what you just said is true. You know that.
No, I don't. We gave you an assignment to watch the Dopey Network, and you watched it, right?
No, I didn't. I was watching football all weekend.
Then how can you comment on it?
Because I know things.
All right, now let me stop you. All right, so you didn't watch it. Why?
No,
Why didn't you watch it?
Good question. I have never watched, of all the years she's been on television, a single episode of Oprah Winfrey.
You don't like Oprah?
Because no, it isn't, because I'm not part of her target audience. But I'll tell you this, what she's trying to do here on this new network is a very good thing. She says she wants a network with no cynicism, with no mean-spiritedness, and in a culture that's filled with cynicism and mean-spiritedness and vulgarity and nastiness, and the web especially, where you could be, as you and I well know from firsthand experience, where you could be anonymous and they could slander you simply because they don't agree with what you said on the show for no other reason. I think anybody who is trying to bring us back to civility needs to be applauded. And I'll tell you what.
That's a good point.
Let me just say this, Bill. I know that reality is going to smack me in the face.
Well, we'll see. I just want to
later,
give everybody,
sooner.
since I didn't see it and you didn't see it, let's roll the tape, give people a little taste of the new Oprah network. Go.
John Travolta is coming! Good Lord. John had said no, and now he's decided that he is going to come on, which is great. Okay, so John and I are dancing our way out.
Dancing your way out, and then we'll move into the script.
I was racking my brain. Should I take the entire audience somewhere again? Should I? I don't know. So then we're going to Australia!
So this basically looks like the whole network is shot from Oprah's living room, and she just kind of just got some friends in there. And why can't we get this job?
And you wonder why I don't watch this stuff? But
don't you want to
here's
see John
my hope.
Travolta? I mean, come on.
Here's my hope for the new year, Bill. I'm serious about this.
All right.
I hope her idealism is contagious. I hope it spreads to certain other cable channels. I hope it spreads to the guy down the street yelling into his cell phone, dropping F-bombs, and I hope it spreads to the dark corners of the lunatic asylum known as the World Wide